Yeah, you read the title correctly. We are playing Hollow Knight today. It has been a while since I last played it, like a really long while. Just gotta make sure that it's a fresh install. We're not playing modded because I think it's best that we play with the base game stuff. Oh shit, and I just realized that all my time playing Hollow Knight, I have never actually turned off the bloody. I can't get. Oh, brother. Let me guess. The controller ain't working. Yeah. Alright. Well, it's not working with this control. I really should be testing these games better. First, though, the most important part, properties, turn off the Steam overlay. Alright, let's test it with a different controller. Because we have like an entire shipment of Xbox One controllers. Here's from that moving service. What I was using earlier was an Xbox uh, Series X controller. So now I just gotta. Alright, now I just gotta figure out how to sync this to my PC. How to connect Xbox One controller to PC. Okay, it's gonna be through Bluetooth, hopefully. Alright. Bluetooth. Alright. Let's see. Turn on the Xbox wireless controller. Do do do. Of course, I am a fucking moron. I'm a fucking moron. That's what it is. Devices, Bluetooth. Um, alright, add Bluetooth to device, Bluetooth, and boom. Connect it, and I hope that it works. There we go. And now we have our Xbox wireless controller paired. Gotta hope that it works. I'm gonna be very pissed if it doesn't. Alright. No it doesn't. I think that's broke. Hmm. That's weird. Maybe hold on. Um, is it not like, god damn it. Is it not connecting now? What? Well, it's not working with my Xbox One controller. Let's see if it works with my PlayStation controller. I hate having to use the PlayStation controller for 2D games because I prefer using actual control. Oh my fucking god, it didn't fix it either. That was a weird issue I was having back when I first played the game. Um, turn off the controller. Goddamn. What is the problem? I don't know why it's not working with my controller right now. 'Cause I'm doing a lot of shit. Yeah, it's not working with controller. Whatever. Oh boy. Well, we'll have to play with PC and with PC controls, which is very awkward. Regardless, we just gotta get the game capture set up quickly. It has been a while. So let's see. Welcome back to Hollow Knight then. I will say it's very nostalgic going back into this game. Alright, let's see if controller. I think I have to like set my game. I don't know what's going on with the Alright, try turning on native controller support. And then let's see if that fixes the issue. It does require the game to restart. Can't believe that the first issue I have to come across is bloody controller setting up. Fucking hell. Do not turn off software systems displayed. Alright. It's still not working. But, let's see. Got it. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, well, that's... That's weird. Now it's only holding up. Well, okay. We're gonna turn on the PlayStation controller this time. I think that it's somehow registering my PlayStation controller, but not my Xbox controller, which is very weird. Can't believe that the first hurdle of the stream is literally bloody controller setting. Yeah. It's gonna be a bit of a pain in the bum bum. Okay, why are you only registering the up input? Let's turn off the controller. 1, 2, 3. Hey there, Eleni. We're experiencing controller issues. That's what's happening at the start of this bloomin' stream. Alright, now let's go into settings. Alright. Alright, we gotta turn it back on again, and then we gotta repair it. Yeah, this happens. I'm connecting a new Xbox One controller to this bloody device. Oh, I guess it takes a while for it to fucking reach. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. Are you fucking kidding me? on, man. It's taking a while for it to register the fact that it should be syncing. Right, Bluetooth, then sounds a bit loud. Oh, fuck me, dude. Is this better? You're saying something about the PS4? No, I'm saying that I'm trying to get this bloody controller to work. And it's kind of impossible right now, so we are going to have to default to PlayStation controls. Alright. It is. That's weird. I don't know why it did that. We turned on native controller support and it completely broke everything, so that's a really good sign for everything to come. Part of this is probably because of the fact that I haven't booted up this game since, like, 2023, 2024. I can't remember the last time I booted this up. Gotta turn that off. Alright, let's turn it off and then restart the game and hope that it actually works. Yeah, just streaming things. Yeah, it's weird. I was hoping to get to this starting off much earlier, but yeah, that shit happens. Oh boy. But yeah, the reason why I'm playing this again this year, in the year of our Lord 2025, is because Silksong is releasing in 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks left. Stay winning, Kellis. Alright, now we can then fix the issue. Boom. Boom. Turn it on, so that way when we boot her up this time around, we can fix the issue. Hopefully, because like I'm pretty sure the issue was that, you know, when I disconnected my controller, it caused something to break. You got issues? I really need to test these issues before I start streaming, but the problem is that, you know, it's noon. Oh yeah, okay, so that's gonna be persistent. Oh, what the fuck, man? We're gonna have to play with PC controls then. Alright, turn off the controller. Please? Alright, turn it off, turn it off. Boom. Alright, yeah. It's definitely an issue with the controller then. Now, I'm not even sure what I'm doing wrong outside of the fact that I'm just trying to connect a bloody controller. Like blood, seriously, I'm just trying to play goddamn games with a controller. Oh, I disconnected the wrong fucking controller. That's why it wasn't showing up again. Not that it matters though, because now I have to fucking retry. Hey, this shit. Right, sync, 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 sync. Oh, connected. Yep, device ready to go. It's not gonna work, so we're gonna have. So I have to remember my keyboard bindings then. Well, that's just great. As you can see, I did rebind them a while ago. It's just been a while. Great. So we are playing with PC controls. And I've forgotten that this is actually my whole thing. I had a bunch of save files. I'm pretty sure they were all modded though, so those are gonna be incompatible with a normal playstyle. So yeah, let's play this game. We have to play with... I'm salty, sorry. In worlds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls. Yet you the challenge met. Under Palest watch, you taught, we changed, base instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hollowness by Monomon the Teacher. Okay. And you're in. First order of business is getting back to the game, of course. Alright, there we go. Easy stuff. Just gotta remember that. It has been a while, so I am a bit rusty. Or at least I am gonna be a bit rusty here and there. Higher being, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Okay, I found that to my middle mouse button. I don't know why it's registering controller input like that. I don't know. 'Cause I'm playing this with keyboard, but like my controller ain't working. That's kind of why I'm not playing it with controller. Oh, there's my last piece of geo. I knew that those things dropped 3 geo. Alright. Yeah, R is inventory. Oh boy. You'll be out with this after no time, don't worry. Okay. Kinda remembered. What's funny is that, you know, this isn't even a blind playthrough because I know everything about this game. There is to know about anyway. Higher being, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let us all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce one such as you. And we have collected our first charm, Fury of the Fallen. I already know exactly how this all works. Fury of the Fallen is a really interesting charm, early game. But even in late game, it can be pretty useful. It does have the caveat of requiring you to be at 1 health for it to activate, but the amount of damage increase you get, if you get no damage most arenas, you can become an absolute beast. But yeah, ending off the area with 95 geo, that's pretty much the standard. Oh, we're experiencing some dropped frames earlier as well. Higher being, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom, Hallownest. Yeah, once I figure out my controller issues, I'll eventually, you know, work on it. Welcome to Dirtmouth, friends.
Odolan, Nato. Madaula, Misu. Akala, Tono.
Don't worry, we will be sleeping on that bench later. All your mapping supplies will be opening soon. Iselta and Conifer. But yeah, I'm hoping to fix my controller issues eventually. I think it's because of the fact that I'm using a Xbox Series X controller and not an Xbox One controller. Because even though they're technically the same controller, they're also technically not the same controller. Welcome to Forgotten Crossroads, by the way. I already mentioned this a while ago, but Hollow Knight was like the first game that I ever streamed on this channel officially, because like before I did stream Omori once, but that was a one-off stream and I didn't ever save it because I forgot to turn on the option. But Hollow Knight became the first stream that I've ever truly dedicated myself to. So, yeah. Wild.
Goa, nu då är Mac. Mana matu churo namen. Goa, nu då är Mac. Goa, Nudo Ilamak.
And yeah, that's pretty much it for dialogue. So this, I'm not going to spoil too much just yet for any of you who haven't played it. At least for now, it will be revealed. I gotta say, I almost forgotten just how fucking pretty this game is. And just how absolutely addictive this parallax scrolling is. Like, look at this parallax. This game was actually rendered using Unity 3D and not Unity 2D. You can make parallax work in Unity 2D, but it's much easier to do it when you're working with 3D space, so that's kind of why they decided to make it 3D. There we go. We are going to be doing a lot of this, by the way. Alright, here comes the first obstacle. Grub. Seems a bit changed from the previous one. I don't know. What are you talking about? What chain? Soul totem right there, actually. I don't need to get some soul yet. There was no previous version. It was always in 3D. In fact, Team Cherry showed off a render of it during development back then. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, remember when Hollow Knight got, you know, development updates and that? I'm like, I don't know, man. I am very tired of that discussion, personally. I get it. Silksong took a while to develop, and many people are pissed about it. Some people are even calling it mismanaged, but truth is, I read the Bloomberg article, and I can tell you firsthand that it's not mismanagement as much as it is a case of having way too much bloody time on your hands. And, you know, wanting to do a lot more. I just want to shut that down, by the way, before people start saying, oh, Hollow Knight Silksong was a mismanaged mess. Like, no. It wasn't. Practically been disproved by now, but it was never mismanaged. It was just a case of the developers not wanting to stop development. Alright, alright. There we go. That's not how you're supposed to do it, but I'm gonna do it like that anyways because it's fun. Yeah, if you want to look more information, Jason Schreier did an excellent article on Bloomberg. That I recommend you read if you want to look into development details. Ow. Yeah, long story short, Team Cherry would have worked on that game for years if they could have. Ultimately, it was just simply a case of, well, we have to finish this game eventually. That ended up being the reason why they, you know, didn't finish it for a while. Like, it's ultimately a reason why the game's now pretty much ready. And I know before and again, and also, like, another thing I want to shut down, before you hit me with, oh, if it was going to release in 2022, they missed their development goals as a sign of mismanagement. That's not really mismanagement when you think about it, though. God damn it. Alright, it's been a while, so I just gotta, you know? Brother. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, like, mismanagement to me implies something else. Than whatever was going on in King Cherry's offices, because, you know, if you read the Bloomberg article, you know exactly what's going on. Personally, I wasn't bothered by the wait compared to everyone else, but I do understand that, you know, a lot more people have been waiting even longer for this game. I didn't hear about the game until, like, you know, after a while. Considering that I didn't even know that Hollow Knight was even getting a sequel back then. All I knew was that it was a great game, and I played it for, like, a ton of time on Switch. Hey, we're about to add even more hours to that playtime, because we're playing it again this year. Why is it showing my controller prompts? I'm not playing this with controller. I'm playing this with PC controls. There you go. Ah, here's the little dude.
嚯，当这次的。Chocolate cake this. Oh, not on that.
I forgot. It's space to confirm. Boom. Alright, so it's going to be tab. Man, what is causing it to register the controller prompts now? That's weird.
Chocolate cake this. Oh, 当这次的。Chocolate cake this. Chocolate, correct
Oh yeah.
this.
Okay. This is our map right now. Incomplete, but it will become more complete over time. Alright. Oi. Alright, now we have this much geo, 2,600. Oh, sorry. Oh my fucking god, hold on. There we go. I swear to god, how many times are they gonna try this bullshit on me?
Papa nada.
Alright, let's buy a charm, first of all. I'm gonna equip Fury, by the way. Alright.
Yolo no Tugobis. Yolo no Tugobis.
Oh, god. Oh. Okay, so I just tried connecting my PlayStation controller again. Seems like the analog sticks don't work, but, that's interesting.
Akara ento.
Oh my god. Yeah, hold on. DC this controller. Three, two, one. There we go. And of course, that breaks again. I swear to God, this is an issue I have. That's okay, though. Boy, this issue has always been persistent, and I'm not even sure why. Turning off native controller support will fix that, I would assume. Relaunch the game. I do not understand getting this shit put together, honestly. It's one of those things where it's like, when you figure it out, you'll figure it out. Oh my god, it says that it's connected. What the fuck? Okay, so now it's registering it, but it turns out... I do not know why, but like for some reason, yeah, it only registers one button, that being the left trigger. So the left trigger is pretty much acting as every button at this point. I think... Let's check Steam quickly. Let's see. Alright, we've applied it. There we go. There we go. Oh, fixed it. Fucking finally. We fixed it, guys. Turns out all we had to do is go into Steam input. That is complete bullshit, but you know what? Whatever. Anyways, at least we have fixed that. Problem with this controller is that if I disconnect at any point, it's going to cause issues, so I'm gonna have to skip it. Ow. God damn it. I know a lot of people are still going to be disappointed with Team Cherry's inherent lack of communication. However, personally speaking, I respect their decisions better than most people would, because simply put, I also understand the idea of, you know, what they're going through, essentially just doing whatever they feel like, you know, with the game. Not to say I like the fact that they didn't communicate at all, but rather to say I didn't mind it nearly as much as everyone else did. Everyone else seemed to be very fired up about it, but me personally, I was just like, it is what it is, you know? $15. Another grub. It's here. Yeah. All I'm really hoping for is that Silksong is just good. I know Team Cherry would probably have worked on that game forever if they wanted to, but that's respectable. Okay. Come on, kid. Bloody fucking hell. Onto the edge of this platform. Ow. Fucking hell. And more geo. I do like the crisp sound of collecting geo. It is very crispy. God damn it, my speedrunner senses weren't working there. That's fine. Let's see, yeah. This is probably not going to take that long, though, because I know what I'm doing in this game, and can avoid death around every corner. Or, I mean, if possible, I would beat the entire game on Steel Soul again. This is actually one of the only... This is actually one of the few games that I actually have 100% all achievements for. Funnily enough. Go. I remember doing that trick a lot. You're gonna see a lot of skips like that, by the way. It's because I mean, I'm a bit rusty on them, but you know what? Whatever. Might be a bit rusty in some areas, but you know. Alright. At least we got everything working. There you go. Very cheeky to place the Geo there, though. Actually, no, you don't scrap that. I'm not saying that we won't die, but there will be some instances where I actually purposefully die. And that's because of one specific mechanic that I want to, you know, utilize. Specifically, for certain things early on. You'll know it when you see it, though. Don't worry. So, total machine with the symbol of a stag. Insert Geo. Authorize Geo. Both Geo. I'm just glad that we're even getting Silksong at all, to be honest. And I mean, like, yeah, sure, it's been a long development cycle, but I'm perfectly fine with it, honestly. If it means a more high-quality game experience, then so be it. brother. God damn. It. We. All right. There we go. Trick is very precise. Easy. There we go.
Title. Oh, whoopa. ¿Qué volen? ¿Más? ¿Qué volen? ¿Más? ¿Qué volen? ¿Más?
Alright, yeah, the same dialogue each time. Alright, now we're gonna do what I'm gonna do something quickly. Sure, you might call this ridiculous. This is actually the first trick we're pulling off in the entire run, or stream, or whatever. Okay, not even the first. I've been doing so many tricks on that, but this is gonna be the one that you're gonna see the most often. Very glad to be back, though, at least, you know? And we will be getting all 3 endings, by the way. Well, okay, maybe even the 4th ending, technically. Oh yeah, I already got this one. Technically, we might get all 4 endings, actually, if, you know, get enough patience for it. I would have to relearn Pantheon of Hollowness, though. I'm hoping, you know, to get to everything. There we go. That's the sole reason I wanted to do that trick, though.
Mariba usso. Ooh.
Alright, I'm here specifically for this charm. I am gonna need more charms, of course, for that. Don't worry, though. We'll get enough charms soon enough. Early game Geo is gonna be a bit of a problem if you're not actively grinding it. By the late game, you'll have so much Geo and nothing really to spend it on. So it's more so a case of you don't need to grind at all. This isn't like an RPG where you can get stuff like, you know, items that help you out in battle and stuff. This is a straightforward Metroidvania where you explore a location and, you know, progression is permanent and stuff, meaning that most of the items you get are barely even consumables. And the ones that are usually only are used for specific opening doors stuff, you know? There we go. There's that guy out of the way. So now, that's it. By the way, guys, I'm hoping I also have an update on the Spooky Month streams because I already know when I'm going to be streaming, but or at least I kind of know exactly what I want to stream for Spooky Month this year. However, I don't know if it's gonna happen at all because I'm gonna be out of town for a bit soon and I won't be able to stream. There's the only reason I stayed at 1 health, by the way. I have Fury of the Fallen on, so of course I'm gonna do that. I want to show you something, by the way. There he is. Look at this cute little thing. Little mace bug. Cute little mace bug. The mace was a bug all along.
Oh, Louis Simba, man. Gwen in mea.
Consume the vengeful spirit. Unleash the spirit with tapping B, or if you're me, you also use RB because RB is a quick cast button. Because Team Cherry needed to use a button, another button, you know, I don't know.
Gwen in mea. Namino, namino. Namino, namino.
Don't worry, we'll be using it soon enough. Funny, because like most of my time spent on PC is actually just playing a bunch of randomizers and mods and stuff for this game. And yeah, it's been weird. Boom. But yeah. Ooh, close one, almost took damage. Now I could use a skip using vengeflies to get up there, but I'm not gonna do it because that's gonna be important much later down the line when I actually get something later. Quick one. Here's the last charm we need for Salubra.
Oh, Louis Simba, ma. Gwen in mea.
Before we go, though. Alright. Before we go, though, to the next area, I need to buy a few things. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop to our store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area. Available now for an excellent price. Problem is I already have a map for the first, so it's useless to me. It's useless information. Oh, brother. First, though, let's go ahead and reap the rewards from earlier. Some geo here and there. Don't worry. 100 geo and a mask shard. Um, hit him. Take that.
Τι βολέμ μας. Πάτε μας, Gio.
I'm gonna need 1800, but the most efficient way of getting a bunch of geo is to spend geo. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna take advantage of this mechanic. I like that the sound effect is literally glass shattering, because you're about to become more fragile when you do it. But yeah. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to quit. I wanted to do Overcharm, though. And it's because I need the geo. I need to, like, do a death warp again. Don't worry, I have my reasons for Overcharming. Who knows? If I'm very good with the boss, I might even risk being Overcharmed. I wish more games had a similar mechanic where you can be more powerful at the cost of your own health. I think the closest we ever got to that mechanic ever being re-implemented was Cyberpunk 2077 with its cyberpsychosis thing. If you haven't played Cyberpunk, then here's a bit of an idea as to what happened. Cyberpsychosis. Actually, no, you know what? I don't know either, because like I only played a bit of Cyberpunk 2077, and the only reason I uninstall it all the time is because it takes up way too much bloody space on my PC. Because in order to launch the game, you need the red launcher, which is complete bullshit, and I hate that even if you have a game on Steam, it won't just launch natively on Steam. It's my biggest pet peeve of any developer, really. Because, like, if you do that, then you're automatically on the shit list, bro. I hate to break it to you, but if you're gonna put your game on Steam, at least let it launch natively through Steam. Don't waste my fucking time and force me to install a separate launcher just so I can play your bloody game. It's not just Cyberpunk though. It's also pretty much every Ubisoft game, and I think every single Ubisoft and every single EA game as well. I'm pretty sure. I only need 4 more charms, and I can actually. But yeah, now with early Shaman Stone, you know what that means? A lot. For me, anyways.
ほど。Tiema Valava.
And back to it you go. Alright. Now let's buy something from Zelda quickly.
Papa nada.
And yeah, that's pretty much almost everywhere in the Forgotten Crossroads that we can explore, outside of that one hallway and also one area that leads to Crystal Peak. Don't worry though, no corridor will be left untouched at all in this run. There will be one thing we won't be doing though for a majority of this run, and that's upgrading my nail. And that's primarily due to a specific mechanic. Like that, on the one hand I get it, but on the other hand, it also means that for people like me who like to, you know, play the more powerful options, this does mean that the most optimal route is to actually leave the nail unupgraded. You're about to see why, by the way. But first, the Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hollownest descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There, all wishes shall be granted, all truth revealed. That's why I needed Shaman Stone, by the way. Welcome to Green Path, land of birds, trees, and actually there are no trees. It's all underground. Fuck. I do like how distinctive this area is. You start off the game probably assuming, oh, it's going to be mostly blues and grays. And then you step into Green Path for the first time and your eyes are assaulted with verdant greens. Some slight purples here and there. Ah, brother. Time it right, you will be able to one-cycle those guys. Oh boy. I might actually have the opportunity to show off a neat little skip. We don't have a map of Green Path just yet. Ah, man. That's fine. Besides, I was only going to show it off, but, like, I still was going to take the normal route just so I could grab everything. And, you know, 100% this game. Maybe even go for 112%. You know? Alright. Alright.
Make him noise, kucing. Choco, look at this.
Alright, this is our map so far. Alright. There's one aspect of the game that I'm probably not going to be getting into too often. No. It's this thing. You're about to see it.
Muts pour babies.
This is the Hunter's Journal. And, it's literally what you think it is.
Juro Noctuba.
So, this is the journal. It gives you, it's basically an incredibly elaborate bestiary with a bunch of creatures that you can essentially kill off, and the more creatures you kill, the more information you get from the journal. By that I mean you essentially have to kill off a certain number of creatures in order to gain the full information. Hey, Hornet. You get notified of the new journal entry. Those who stray from the White King's roads shall face the law of Un. We'll go down that corridor later. That's just going to be important later. Never mind. This is going to start sounding like an H Bomber Guy video. Because, like, you know, I'm just going to say, it'll be important later. A lot. Oh, man. Not enough. Theoretically, you could make it, though. Hi, Hornet. Yeah. Personally, Can't wait. It's only 2 weeks from now, which equates to about... Let's see, it's gonna be this stream, 1, 2, 3, 4... Like 7 streams, give or take, considering that I work on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays, giving me only 3 days a week to actually play or do anything really. Alright. Alright, there we go. The greater mind once dreamed of leaf, and past these caverns so. In every bush and every vine, the mind of Bud reveals itself to us. Eight more life seeds to decipher the century. Don't worry though, once I get around to it, we'll be discussing some... I'll probably discuss the lore of the game as time goes along. Boom. Normally you'd have to listen to it as roar. We won't, though.
Akala, man? You know, me abyss.
Messy, but, you know, it works. Bit messy there, but to be honest, I can handle it. Yeah, it's crazy to think that, you know, despite having not played this game in a while, I'm still very familiar with how the game works, and can even remember all of the skips that I can perform and stuff. And even perform some of them really well. Kinda crazy. The green children walked from the dream unto these lands. Here we now shall wait, patient for the call to return. Yeah, I was gonna say, like... It's kind of crazy because, like, you know, you can remove Hollow Knight from my PC, but you can't remove the Hollow Knight muscle memory from my mind. Because the moment I play Hollow Knight, I'm already in. I'm already locked the fuck in, and I already know what I'm doing. Talk to this friend. Yeah, once you understand what you're doing, you can't really go back. Like, remove the Hollow Knight from my PC all you want, but you can't remove the Hollow Knight from me inside. Because I already know what I'm doing, even years after not playing it. Maybe just having no life and having, like, too many hours in this bloody game also did that to me, but, you know. There's some lore over here. From moss and leaf our life is drawn. While it grows upon the path we shall never wilt. I'm gonna lower the volume again on the thing. Because, like, it's very loud. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Just let me know if you can hear me better. Alright. Go ahead and fight Hornet now so we can get the dash ability so we can stop doing those bloody skips most of the time.
Drosik Halimo. Garama! Shaw!
Easy win. Only one hit as well. Taking the Mothwing Cloak. RT to dash forwards. Use the cloak to dash quickly along the ground or through the air. Dun, blub, blub, blip, bloop, blub. Yeah, don't bother him. Just a nice guy.
哥，你都来了没？马那马就去了他们。那米诺比斯。Hmm. Hmm.
Alright. I'm perfectly fine with this charm loadout. Alright, boop, blum, bloop, blap, bloop. There we go. Alright. No? Kitty alright? Hey there, Kitty Yowl, how are you doing? How's goes the Hollow Knight? It is going well, actually. We're just streaming this before Silksong releases. And so, yeah, it's sort of a nice refresher. It's been weird though, because like, even after not playing this game for like so long, I still remember freaking everything about this game, including some of the tricks that I used to get to certain areas earlier. It's wild. I heard the announcement, very exciting. Yeah, in fact, it's coming out in 2 weeks, in fact. Which equates to like, hold on, I'm actually going to use the calendar this time around rather than try to guess the date, than guess anything at all. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a total of 6 streams left before Silksong releases. But if I know everything already, like I know exactly how to, like I know pretty much most of the things, so we might be able to finish this way before Silksong releases. Very likely to happen anyways, considering that I'm very efficient when it comes to this game. Though I did have some troubles earlier trying to set up controller. Turns out I just had to go to Steam's controller layout to fix it. We got Thorns of Agony, a charm that I'm not going to use. Has fine enough utility if you're very, you know, willing. Yes. Thorns of Agony is essentially a counter spell. You take damage, the enemy takes damage. Ow. Ow. Okay, this is interesting. Gotta go eat and stretch. Have a good rest of the stream. Okay, have a good day then. Good luck on the Hollow Knighting. Yeah, have a good day, you know? I hope everything is going well with you, by the way. Boom. Ow. There we go. Ow. Massive Moss Charger. Give the Massive Moss Charger some mossy pets, by the way. Oh yeah, also, I was on Blue Sky a while ago, like last night in fact, and, things going on. Is there anything before, by the way? There were ads, so I missed it. Head out. Okay then, have a good day then, Kitty. Sorry about the ads, by the way. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Alright. Alright. Oh. Come off it, dude. Gia. Also, about the platform, this ain't Celeste level platforming, so it's not gonna be nearly as tough. That being said, it does get interesting in some areas. And I do kind of like that. If you want an extra challenge, you go straight into White Palace. I'd say overall, the combat and platforming at the early game is serviceable, but they can be ramped up a bit if you so desire. And this game also ruined a bunch of exploration games for me because it made me want more restrictive freedom rather than complete and total freedom that so many exploration games give you. We're about to reach the point, by the way, in the game where we get complete and... We're not really complete and total freedom, but we get more freedom than normal. Because, like, previously we could only go to, like, one place at a time, but we're about to get to the point and where we can go into multiple places. Alright, we have a relic here. This is the transition to Queen's Gardens, by the way. Don't worry about missing anything right now. You get a lot of barriers in progress that you will eventually resolve, but in the meantime, they're barriers of progress that prevent you from going from one place to another. Move that to the way. There we go. Don't worry about that room. That room's for later. Oh! Wait. We have Millabel the banker. Oh boy, I actually have an idea. Hold on.
Oh, Bakura Finello.
Pay to open account.
Destio, Gio.
Right now, I'm going
Gio,
to
Kalala.
hold on to the Geo. Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm about to do. Hi, Quirrell.
Goa, nu doai了 Mac。那米诺比斯。
I like how in this room, there are some areas in the game that are like this, but if you pay close attention, you can hear what sound to be the ghosts of the past, if you will. Like, you can just barely hear what sounds to be bustling crowds and the faint echoing of the stag station bells. Like ghosts, you know? Don't worry though. What we need is 2400 geo and way too much time to bloody spare. There's Cornifer again.
Make him no kuchin.
Sorry about that.
Choco, kerek this.
You know, it's funny. Because a while ago, I was actually watching a video by Juniper Dev. By the way, check her out. And she was her latest video was about the little white protagonist. You know, the slug cat, Ori, the main character of Hollow Knight that the community affectionately calls Ghost, or the Knight, or even Little Shadow, or whatever. For some reason, the most popular... Okay, not even for some reason. There is a good reason why. The most popular name the community has given the main character of Hollow Knight is Ghost. Because that's what Hornet calls the main character. I should check my Blue Sky quickly as well. Hold on. Because I do post more often on Blue Sky than I do anywhere else now. Which is kind of sad and unfortunate. Mostly it's just art shit and things like that. You know? Yeah. Yeah, feel free to follow me on Blue Sky if you so desire. It's also where I'll, you know, post my, when I'm streaming as well. Yeah, now that we are done with those guys, don't worry about those little cup-looking things. By the way, those will be important later. Nothing in there. There's gonna be a free charm knot coming up soon. Drum nut. Hey, 6 Geo for something nice. What a deal. Control grade is going to be the more important of the bunch. Control grade right now, though. We're going to go with steady body. I actually think steady body is a more underrated charm. Sure, the biggest issue is, like, I think the bigger issue with steady body is your muscle memory is going to get in the way. More often than not. Which can lead to your death if your muscle memory is really that much, you know? Secret, though, is to mostly stand still. Wow. Wow, Randy. Really good job with that. Oh, I love that detail. You can hear her snoring right now. There you go. Hi, Cloth.
Lien kla, Friden laya. No konenailo.
Thought's the warrior that's incredibly scared and stuff. Wow. Hi, Hornet. Here ends the Pilgrim's Way. Hollownest's heart lays open before you. Proceed onward to share in its glory. The end of the Pilgrim's Passage comes there. And hey, who knows, we'll be able to complete the Pilgrim's Passage. On this stream, in fact. There you go. I think it is still possible to e-pogo in 1.5. It's just much more difficult. Yeah. Wanderers seeking death, welcome. May you find swift end upon our claws. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. Alright, though. We're gonna be super efficient here. And, you know, I just gotta... Come on, dude. Come on, dudes. Go down. Ah. Alright. Oh boy, time for a neat little trick, guys. Come on, dude. Oh, man. Come on, dude. Come on, down closer. You can do it. Whatever. It's the Mantis Claw. We can now wall jump. And now, pretty much a good chunk of the game is opened up, as now we can access Heath Nest, we can access the City of Tears, and if we have a Lumify Lantern, we can access Crystal Peaks. From here, platforming now has opened up. The truce remains. Our vigil holds. The beasts are kept at bay. There we go. go. First though, I'm gonna fight the Mantis Lords. But before we go and fight the Mantis Lords, we're gonna go to Quarrel, who's about to be up there. Oh yeah, spoiler warning. There's Quarrel. Josephine no longer spawns, by the way.
想拿我走？Yeah。
Goa, nu du ejler, Mac. Goa, nu du ejler, Mac.
First though, before we go and fight the Lords again. Okay, actually no, it's not just Quarrel that I want to deal with. A couple of things I want to grab beforehand now that we have the wall jump. First is a charm that allows for faster traversal. Hi, Bretta.
Pinsolia Neku. Pinsolia Neku.
That's Bretta, by the way. There is a secret boss involving her, and it has like a billion forms. The final form literally does so much damage. Ew. Gross. Pretty sure that that boss, the one that I'm talking about right now, pretty sure that one was just added in as a joke, and then Team Cherry realized, oh shit, we made it hard. And it was just for the memes as well, because they knew Zote was, you know, they knew what they were doing when they created Zote. Let's just say. Question. Mask shot. Throughout the entirety of my time playing Hollow Knight, I always forget to grab the smash shards. Until, like, later on in the game when I actually need them. I think they're just much more important early on in randomizers. Specifically the randomizers that I play. Where you start at 1 health and, yeah. Actually, wait, before I go that way, I was gonna go ahead and buy some stuff at Dirtmouth, but what I actually need is a bit more stuff. No, not this, but this way. I messed up. I need more Geo, though. Lots of Geo. Like 2,400 Geo, plus an extra 1,800 for later. Don't worry, though. I know what I'm doing. And if you're worried about me not knowing what I'm doing, then don't worry. I've played this game enough to know exactly what I'm doing. Alright, I'm here for one reason. It's important to kill multiple bugs with one stone, by the way. Wala la 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 la. We got ourselves the Howling Raid. This is actually a really good spell, but it gets upgraded later on down the line to be much better. Trust me, you don't even want to know how much bloody damage we're gonna be able to do. Like blood. Yeah, for every nail upgrade, the boss health does increase, so that's kind of why we are... why I am is, man, why do I use the term word we a lot? There's only one person, and that's me. This isn't a situation where it's like I'm being controlled by some kind of cordyceps fungus thing. No. It's just... I just keep using the word we a lot, even though I know it's only me. None of you are even gonna understand what I was talking about earlier. Opportunity strikes though. Grab the Wanderer's Journal. Those things sell for a pretty penny. The actually best way to acquire Geo in a speedrun is to actually sell relics. Occasionally there are treasure chests you might open, but it's mostly just, you know, a lot of Geo hunting through relics and stuff. Oh, that's gonna be important later. We're about to acquire a charm. Blood, are you fucking with me? Whatever. Spore Shroom. This allows us to read those tablets, but also allows us to emit spores when focusing. Those spores act as a damaging cloud. I don't really use it that much, it's just extra lore, and the spores don't do a whole lot of damage at all anyways. Still, if you're very good at this game, you can use it to your advantage. Oh yeah, keep that ground in mind. It's gonna be important these little basketballs.
Go on, Galaka, Zano Chere, Cherel, Gonele, go on, go on, Gel Nego, Bezo, Galakma, go on, Galaka, Zano Chere, Cherel, Gonele, go on, go on, Gel Nego, Bezo, Galakma, go on, Galaka, Zan.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of any... There we go. Missed me with that game. Ha. I remember that gap being bigger, but then again, maybe I'm just remembering things wrong. Yeah. Hopefully if the game, like, I know the game's releasing on September 4th, but I don't know what time it's gonna release. Because, like, you know, I do, you know... Like, I do need to, like, if it's releasing at, like, midnight, for example, on September 4th, I don't know when it's actually, like, what time it's actually going to be out, so if it's out before my stream time, then I'll be able to stream it day one. Oh yeah, and also, if you want to know, there's usually a mantis here. I just call that mantis Josephine. But because I opened the door down there, that means that she's dead. That's right. She's dead, she's dead, bitches. Josephine is dead.
Kika.
Not like I'm gonna need that lifeblood anyways, so damn. This is an easy fight. Up. This is an easy fight, to be honest. Up. Up, and I fucking broke the camera somehow. I know exactly what I did. So, it's just a weird oversight. Alright. Bow. Bow to your superiors. And now, because I have defeated the Mantis Lords, I have officially pacified the Mantis tribe. Colonist seal. Mark of pride. Sorry, mark of plier. Oh, that was a bad joke. Huh. Oh, I have enough Geo now. Blood, you've got to be kidding me. God damn it. They're gonna be a free source of soul later. Don't worry, you'll know exactly when we're gonna use them. Bloody... God damn it, why? The room! What is with that? No matter how many times I play Hollow Knight, I will always fall in the acid pools. Or get surprise attacked. Scenarios. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna kill multiple bugs with one stone. You could argue that I'm speedrunning right now because I'm very efficient over here. could also make the argument that I'm just very efficient. And know exactly what I'm doing at any given moment anyway, so it's not like a big deal. Alright. I don't think my muscle memory is given up, though. I know exactly. I'm pretty sure I can do most of this game without a majority of the charms that you would normally have. At this point. I don't know why I took the long way. I think it's just... Oh my god, my muscle memory keeps having me take the long way as well. Oh, whatever, it's extra Geo along the way. Who could resist extra Geo? Hey, Grubfolder.
Oh, hui. Wah, hui. 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 Hui.
Extra Geo. Grubsong. Remember this room, though. It'll be important later. There we go. Hi, Tito.
Cinema. Caseto bueno.
Mia chiaro. Barama.
Mask Shard. For free as well. The light savior. The maiden woke in darkness. Confused, she reached out. Sharp brambles jabbed at her sides. Burning acid bubbled close below. What nightmare had led her here? What hope of survival remained? Doomed, she thought to herself, and to despair she fell until a light bloomed far in the distance. A bright, glowing spot fast approaching, swept majestic about the thorns, leapt above burning waters, and dove towards the maiden. Coming close, the form revealed at last. A beautiful being, sharp horns gleaming white, arms reached out for the damsel, gathering her up, grip firm. Yes, it's fan fiction in-game, but whatever. Nice writing, though. I'm getting this so I can do something more. Straight to Forgotten Crossroads. We're taking the shortcut.
Serema. Sano.
Hey there, Agarts. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Are you doing well? Synonyms for good, antonyms for bad. Silksong. Yeah, we are playing Hollow Knight before Silksong. I need to stop using the word we so much. But I'm playing Silksong before... I'm playing Hollow Knight before Silksong releases, and I'm pretty sure we'll have enough time to not only beat the game, but to also do pretty much everything in the game. Finally unlock the hardest boss in the game. I have a few guesses on that. Is it Absolute Radiance? Is it Pure Vessel? Or is it Mantis? No, not Mantis. Sisters of Battle. It's one of those three. Absrad. Yeah. Absrad's decently challenging. Oh shit. Ouch. There's a big reason why we're here, though. Well, why I'm here. Clearly not a contender for hardest boss. Depends on your point of view. Oh, come on, man. I was close. There we go. Nothing on Absrad. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Absrad does more damage and is kind of tricky due to the fact that there's a lot of light. And one wrong move could be the end of your run. Yeah. Hopefully I might be able to, 112 this game. And even do Pantheon of Halonest. Ouch. King's out. Ooh.
Hungry Mopta. Chokole kerektis.
Alright. So far, so good. Come on, dude. Throw it. Toss it. Fucking hell. Oh my god, I had it. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's the sole reason I came here. Don't worry. We'll be back here more often down the line. Silksong is silk soon, yep. 2 weeks, in fact. Literally just 2 weeks left. I actually know where I am. It's not a big deal. Open gates, open sesame. Oh wait, I don't need to go. Sorry, I'm just remembering a funny image, but, yeah. Whee! Oh, close one. That would have screwed me over. All right. All right. Whew. Let's check in on Myla.
Nala.
누나 나의 레고.
Pa, didino.
Yeah. Actually, I've never turned on the frame limit, so yeah, fuck it. Video. I have to turn on the frame rate cap. Wait, it is on. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I remember. You have to. It's a TXT file. You have to change. I tend to limit my games to like 60 FPS because why? Because like seriously, what's the difference between 90 FPS and 120 FPS? Really? What, you get like, what, 30 extra frames of animation? It's not really much of a difference when, you know, when you think about it. Whatever. I'm not one of those snobs that believes in, like, you know, games running higher than 60 FPS. Like, I don't really care at the end of the day. Like, if it runs, it runs. And, you know, damn the frame rate, I don't care. As long as it's, like, at a baseline 60 FPS, then that's all I need to hear.
Oh, Whoopa.
待ってますよ。
Bollocks to that full market thing, by the way. I don't care about the full market value, I just care about the final thing. And now we have the elegant key, which we can use to then access something later. So yeah, let's end the stream by wrapping up the Pilgrim's Passage. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Steady body is useless. Just hold forward. Yeah, okay, I'll hold forward while wielding steady body, okay? I don't care. I'll do it. Damn you. Now shit behind me. It's okay though, we have a top path. An extra geo as well, but I'll need an extra spill. We'll be acquiring that next time we stream that, this game. The great gates have been sealed. None shall enter, none shall leave.
Nami nobis. Bamato giuro. Manamato giuro namen.
Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be something we will continue. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and just do the grand reveal. Whatever. Here it is. Welcome to the City of Tears. Quite the brilliant little location in terms of world building and stuff. Oh shit. Well, whatever. I was trying to switch tab over to OBS. There.
Hakana Sagamos.
Memorial to the Hollow Knight, in the black vault far above, through its sacrifice, Hallownest lasts eternal. I will say, this was probably the moment that made me fall in love with Hollow Knight completely when I first played it. The perfect music and atmosphere, in my opinion. Alright. I do like the I think that this is probably the perfect atmosphere, because it just sort of gives this feeling of, like, it's a perfect mixture of tragedy and beauty. In my opinion. How many relics do I have? I have, alright, so 800 plus 3 times 200 plus 5 times 450. Time to pull out my good old friend the calculator. Times 200 plus 5 times 450. Gives me a total of 3,650 geo, so more than enough that I'm gonna need.
Boris' son? Gian. Velmi Ardred. Velmi Ardred. Velmi Ardred. Kachael Liasokin. Velmi Ardred. Kachael Liasokin. Velmi Ardred. Kachael Liasokin. Velmi Artred. Kachael Liasoki. Velmi Artred.
Yeah, I get it.
Warasun Gian. Velmi Artred. Velmi Artred. Velmi Artred.
There you go. Another one.
Opal. Velmi Artred.
Alright, and here's your king's idol.
Kachael Liasoki. Helmadelka.
There you go. I have 4,791 geo. There you go. Eat that. This is... Ow. Yeah, okay. Oh, come on, man. What am I doing? Alright. Rancid egg. Those things have more utility in Steel Soul, though in base game, use rancid eggs to regain your shade. At Confessor GG, in fact. I do like the action theme. Back then it used to be Flukmarm, but now the action theme for City of Tears is really bloody good.
Hungry Mopta.
$90 geo for a map.
Choco, correct this.
Alright, and that's gonna be it for this stream of Hollow Knight. Next week on Tuesday, I will be continuing this journey, going into Soul Sanctum, acquiring a few spells. yeah, starting the actual progression curve, you know? So yeah, I'll see y'all next week on Tuesday. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.